types of specialties will be up here. You'll have a traditional experience, what you find at most Parkview locations. You'll walk in, you'll have an option to register with a registrar, or if you find it more convenient, you can also use the kiosks that we have allocated. You'll see them kind of all over the location here. So you can do that. It's very similar if you guys have My Chart. It's very similar to e-check-in via My Chart. It's the same, basically the same workflow that you can do on these kiosks to check in. So, if do anybody have any questions? No questions? Okay.
Will your doctor's office up there?
So specifically specialty doctor's offices, but not like cardiology, neurology, urology. I believe on the pamphlet that she has there, it has a list of all of the specialties. Does it have it there at the bottom? Yes, right there. Perfect.
Do we know which doctors will work?
It doesn't say which doctors. I believe we have a very limited list on which doctors so far are going to be here. Most doctors are going to be rotating from other locations, so they won't be here permanently. But I believe they're still finalizing that, so that's why we don't have a full list at this point.
So twisting arms.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you get it. So, yeah, so if you'd like to take a tour of the exam rooms, you just kind of walk down this path here, and they'll direct you through some exam rooms to take a look at them.
All right. And they said O&E is supposed to be here too?
O&E is going to be on the 3rd floor.
Oh.
So that'll be on the 3rd floor. It opens at the end of November.
Oh,
So
in November.
end of November.
Okay.
Yeah. So the rest of the location opens on November 1st, but O&E is on November 12th,
Oh.
the end of November.
In November.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I'm from Parkview. All the way on the egg. And it was just like that. Yep. I do. Yeah. Yep.
He's been trying to get into the
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, it'll be done that day.
Oh, that's.
Oh, yeah. Probably within a couple hours.
Really?
It just depends how busy everybody is, and it depends what. Hi there.
Hello.
Depends what the test is. So there's a lot of things we don't find because of the size of the lab that would be couriered over here.
In COVID testing, they're all done here.
There's certain things that we do there. That one, that. This is.
Yeah, there's two, yeah, Roche on the left. Those are 2 bucks. Yeah. Unfortunately, what do you
My boss is coming. But if it's something that.
That's what spins your stuff around.
Oh, yeah, ROC. Here we do complete blood counts on this analyzer. Red cells, white cells, platelets. What's cool about this is somebody's got leukemia. Doctor suspects it, the patient's not feeling well, they come in, they get the blood drawn, we run it up here, and the analyzer doesn't know what white cells look like.
So here we'll have
take
somebody that pretty much is.
Blood, if you put it on a slide, 1 cell layer thick, stain it, look at it, and the tech looks at those red cells and white cells under the microscope, and they will literally see the red and white cells, and they'll say that's not right, something's wrong, they'll know the patient's got leukemia, and we're the first ones to know. We push the panic button and get the doctors involved, and get everybody else involved, and we start getting the patient treated right away.
So you might have your background.
This one here is our chemistry analyzer, and it's good for pretty much everything else. You got your lipids, livers, cardiacs, thyroids, drugs, both legal and illegal. And our test menu here, like I said, is very, very small. We do not do hemoglobin A1Cs here. Most common question today. We do 120,000 A1Cs in the system, and they're all running. Anything that is stat or critical, we will try and get as much of that done here as we can. A1Cs are not critical because it's 90 to 120 day average of your glucose levels and not in your red cell.
Yes, I pretty good names. I do too, that's my thing, I've lost that, because I've always said that.
Yeah, right.
You don't, it's a. Yeah.
And you go this way.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
That's it. That's it.
Your x-rays, any kind of MRIs, CTs that you have scheduled, you would check in right here.
Awesome.
Yep, you just walk in that main desk, or the main door down there, bypass that front desk, and you can check in right back here.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
Yeah, this is where you can tell it doesn't work here. They're kept on the seat. That's why there's so many cranes there too.
Emergency room.
Okay.
If you come in by private car, this is the entrance that you would use. There's also an entrance on the side for ambulance traffic.
Oh, okay.
So when you come in, you'll stop at check-in, and Miss Melissa is going through those options with everyone. If you'd like
Okay.
to hear those. So we have 3 different ways that you can check in whenever you come into the ER or for emergency or urgent care. You'll come in, you can either check in through my chart through On My Way, or you can do kiosk here. And then also we have a registrar that's going to be sitting here. We're going to be offering self-registrations as well if you choose. You would take a tablet to your room, do your registration while you're here. We would collect that tablet, make sure everything is up to date and good, and then you would be set to go.
What is it you cover again here? This emergency room?
This is emergency room and urgent care.
I mean, what, pretty much any emergency or just
Yep.
certain ones? And if it's anything more, they can get sent to it.
They can transfer, yep.
And how will you guys pick on what be the best for them? If they come here, like urgent care versus emergency?
That would be our clinical staff. They would decide on that.
Okay.
So they would treat you and decide what level you're at.
Okay.
It might be easier to get this one than normal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, so that's
I'm good, thanks.
So if you had to go to the ER, would you go to this one or would you go downtown? This is a newer one than the downtown. That'd be it.
I see Mom.
Urgent care may have
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Doing all right.
Good. Well, thanks for coming in. Do you all live out here?
Yeah. Well, no, this is so cute.
Let's go this way and then go around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Oh, okay, I see why. Okay, that's why she said come this way, because you get a better view.
shouldn't be a whole lot, but a lot of times there is. People who are on Coumadin, we can check their INRs over on that instrument to see how long it takes for their blood to clot. We've got instruments over there that will do flu, streps, RSVs, and COVIDs. Over here we do a complete blood count. We can check your red cells, white cells, and platelets and see how many you have and in what shape they're in, because sometimes your red cells and white cells aren't always in 100% perfect shape. And if the instrument struggles with that, we can actually take and make a slide where we actually look at your blood. You can see it right there.
Okay.
Look at your blood one cell layer thick on the slide. And we can look at it under a microscope, and we can count the red cells, white cells, and we can tell you what type and what's going on. And our techs are the first ones to notice when somebody's got a leukemia sitting at that bench right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get blood work done here next month or so.
We'll be here.
Well, unfortunately, I've got to go to one of the offsite ones, and my insurance won't cover you guys doing it.
No,
For
sorry.
some weird reason.
Yep. No, insurance has a lot to do with where people go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
No, not usually. When it comes to healthcare, there's a lot of things that they say, oh, free healthcare, pick whoever you want. By the way, your insurance says you can't do that.
Right.
You're like,
like-
really? What happened to an open market? you
Yeah,
know?
because they got to word it in such a way for them to even check my vitamin D and get it covered by insurance.
Got it.
Do you guys do 5-way tests in here too?
We will be doing TSHs only here. Those are the ones that the emergency room ask us. So the lab is set up, most hospital labs are set up to basically take care of their emergency room. And then they look at their inpatient volume that they have and figure out what their inpatient needs are. Since we don't have an inpatient need, we have much smaller instruments and a smaller test menu to service mainly our emergency room. Any extra capacity that we had, if there was an extra slot or an extra reagent or something else that we could do, we take care of our outpatients. Whatever we can't take care of for ER and outpatients, since we don't have an inpatient world here, we will package up every 4 hours or so and send out to PRMC. And they have a lab that is square foot wise about 25 times bigger than this one is.
Probably about
And-
Wow.
And they need more space already out there because they have brought in so much testing and they do so much out there. What's nice for Parkview is we can keep a lot of the stuff that's drawn around here, we keep in-house. And anything that we do and send out to like Quest, anything if it's in large quantities, they try and bring that in to help the patients out so that we can get faster turnaround time. So we can do it next day instead of getting it a week later type of thing.
True, yeah.
They're always looking at their test menu trying to expand it. The problem is they don't have any square foot left to keep expanding their test menu.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's when you start trusting me in.
Now this is cool.
Yeah.
You want a pond like this outside your house?
My dad had one bigger than this that he dug out in Zanesville.